What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to another Epic 7 video. This week we have the Epic 7 update, the patch notes for March 12th, and there's actually quite a few things I want to discuss with you guys. I saw already the Ravi skin, but we'll go ahead and check out that video together. Right after this, I want to look through and check out the Guild War Revamp, which we do have stow notes for, so we'll also probably dive into that. I want to refresh my memory a little bit and see exactly what's coming this week. And then the Brawl, we have some Brawl updates. I didn't see a stow note for that yet. But maybe by the time I finish recording this first part, I'll be able to talk about that with you guys. But other than that, let's see what else they have to offer us this week. And thank you so much, as always, guys, for tuning in. Does seem like it's going to be quite an exciting week. Here is the Ravi skin. We'll give it a quick look through here, and then we'll watch the dedicated video as well. But just first glance, that looks great. I like the color palette, a little retro with the the pink, the pastels, the pink and blue. White hair Ravi, of course, from Hazamaray. We have the Guild War Revamp, which I had some mixed thoughts on, but, you know, any revamp to Guild Wars is great. Hopefully this means that they're more open to changes, like maybe more mystics, maybe give the general player base, because I think this is really going to make some people very happy with the... We'll refresh my memory, our memory, like I said. Check out the stove notes after this for the in-depth Guild War notes on the revamp. But I know there are things like if your guild places really well, I think like in Legend, you get to be placed in a tournament. I know that they're reworking the towers and the strongholds and all that good stuff, and then the background looks beautiful. But I'm hoping there are some other stuff also just for, you know, the everyday player, the average player, to look forward to as well. But regardless, the emblems look great. The frames, I think there's something like that. Very, very cool changes. And finally, you know, 6-7 years coming, finally get some Guild War updates. So I'm excited for that for sure. We have the Brawl Season 1. Now, this one I'm also very, very excited for. I really liked the Brawl mode when it was introduced. And if they update it and give us some nice rewards, then I think this is also something amazing for the average player. Someone that just logs in, has something extra to do, look forward to. And like I said, hopefully gets rewarded for, which when I was hovering through, I saw this page. So Brawl Special Shop, we have a RTA skin. Very interesting. Maybe another way for people that missed out on previous RTA skins instead of having to wait. I'm not sure what the timeline is going to be when they release like the Last Rider Crow versus how long you wait after his release. Do you buy that with costume tickets, guys? I'm not sure because I've always gotten the RTA skins via the placing in Masters or above. So I'm not actually sure on the timeline for these. But if it is sooner or if you get like another opportunity, that's always great. I am confused though on the Skystone situation. Why are we buying these items with Skystones when it's a Brawl Special Shop? Shouldn't we just have a Brawl currency? Like we play Brawl, like you get a daily, a weekly, or just completing it gives you like some kind of currency, and then we can spend that for items in the shop. I do like Hero Summon tickets, especially this 4-star Moonlight, because I'm missing some 4-star Moonlight tickets, and that's amazing. But 5 stars are great too. It's just if it's with Skystones, like I'm not sure. Is there going to be? Hopefully, there's an update to this, or at least. I don't know. If maybe they can change this later down the line if this is actually how it is. But until we get further confirmation, I don't want to analyze or speak on this too much. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Skystones being the currency we pay for a Brawl shop. Like, do you even have to play? Can you just buy these without having to play Brawl? I thought that was the point. Like, we want to be incentivized to play this mode, do well in it, right, and then get rewarded. But let me stop yapping until we get the final patch notes. Maybe this is just a preview or something. Further along, we have the Veronica and Infinite Horizon Acades. Ooh, these are pretty good EEs. I was talking about the 4 stars just a second ago. But Infinite Horizon Acades, ML Acades, very strong into New Moon Luna, ML Luna. For example, one of the premier like cleansers, she cuts really well right after Luna. And, she threatens some very, very strong cleanses as well as buffs on top of that. And the Veronica, I know, sometimes pops up against like immortality units like BBK, Bloodblade, Corinne. And I believe she has speed imprint, right? So yeah, this both very good units. Not seen all the time, but great counter picks. I think Veronica could also be proactive depending on how you play. But yeah, I'm curious to see what if she gets more speed. And then Acades, anything additional would be great. She's already a usable unit both in RTA and Guild Wars. So very, very cool. Arena as well, obviously, of course. What else you got for us, Smiley? We have a Miracle Made Kingdom rerun. Here, it's finally coming, guys. The Laya banner. I was actually looking for her on the group summons, but I forgot she did not have a banner just yet. Skip this banner with everything that you have. And let me talk about this real quick. We'll pause for a second. Lion Sweet Miracle are coming. I need a second copy of the Sweet Miracle for sure. You guys, if you missed out, definitely need a copy of Sweet Miracle. It's just one of those very, very unique artifacts that you want one of, even if you don't need it right now. It's really good. Lai is also really good, even though she kind of went down in play in previous seasons. Now she's kind of back a little bit. But she's also a very, very strong unit in general. So I highly recommend you pick up one of each. If you get additional Sweet Miracles, that's great. Just be aware. This is where I want y'all to be careful. With the group limited banner that just came out, now into Lai and Sweet Miracle, it seems very likely, right, that collab, which was hinted at, is coming right after this or very, very soon. And, you know, Smilegate is trying to get you guys to spend all your bookmarks, you know, just smart business from Epic 7's end. So be aware of that there's probably a collab coming soon. So maybe set aside a little bit and then spend the rest. Remember, you can get Sweet Miracle with powder. And then try to get at least one copy of each with your bookmarks. And save the rest for collab would be my suggestion if you're free to play and you know, all that good stuff. But I'm excited. That sounds good. What else do we have here up and coming? We got Successor Teiyu this week, which I probably have to skip on, guys, because I spent everything on Lone Wolf Para. But those of you that are summoning for him, good luck. I hope you don't pity. I have no joke pitied, or at least gone into like 10 right before pity on the last 6 or 7 Mystic banners. And it's been real rough. So I finally got to skip a few units here and there. But yeah, if you guys are pulling, I wish you the best. Hopefully you don't pity. And I think that's about it. Is there anything else? If not, I'll see you guys over at the Ravi video, and then we'll check out the Guild War notes, and maybe the exclusive equipment stove notes are updated by the time I finish yapping. But yeah, I'll see you guys over there. Alrighty, y'all. I got the Ravi Rainbow Rush. That's a great skin name. For Hazumare's E7 ABC skin. I'm going to mute this just in case. Sometimes they play some music in the background that YouTube is not friendly with. But yeah, let's check this out. I really like the colors that they were using. And here it was, guys. I was commentating this, by the way. A great finals to watch. In case you missed it, Hazumare, who actually I'm not going to talk about it here, but Hazumare had a long journey where he almost didn't make it into the finals with a Skizu and, of course, Gomyami, aka KJ, Korean KJ. And he ended up being the best looking one in the finals, actually winning so many in a row against the favorites. It was an amazing. If you have a chance to check it out and want to see how this skin came into fruition, go ahead and give that a look. You guys might hear me as well if you listen to the English commentary. But here we go. We have the E7 champion skin. We saw this already. She looks she looks pretty dang good. I can't lie. Oh man, and you know, I actually didn't notice this on that first when we were watching the Epic 7 summary. They actually used to, if you guys remember, if you're an OG in Epic 7, they've I can't remember what it was, but there have been a lot of revamps to Ravi's S3, this kind of black and white rush, the Demon Rush animation. And I like how they added this pink kind of vibe for this skin. And her hair's already white since it's black and white. I like these little smoke effects, kind of like a nebula cloud. I think it all just ties together really, really well. Here's the lobby animation. Was she sneezing? Is that what that was? Okay. That's pretty cute, I guess. And she laughs. All right. Not a bad lobby animation. The axe looks great. Look at that two kind of sided axe. The different color palettes. And then I think, yeah, the whole armor. It's just a really, really good looking skin. I think people will be happy with it. And Ravi actually, after her latest buff, is quite good. Yeah, she's a pretty solid unit after all the love she got. Okay. Looks great, guys. Make sure y'all pick that up. I believe it'll be, yeah, in the Epic Pass. So set aside some Sky Stones for that as well. Don't spend any Sky Stones in Brawl until you pick this stuff up. And yeah, I'll see you guys over on the stove notes. All right, guys. Unfortunately, there was no notes yet for the EE or for Brawl. But I did want to take a quick look at this. We'll just browse through. This is just on the stove if you guys want to reread after, because I'm not going to check out every single thing. I think I got the general gist. But yeah, we have a new setting, new background, of course, new fortress structures. I did hear some people questioning if there's going to be 29 or if we're going to have less members, because that's what they listed. I highly doubt that. It'd be really awkward for Smilegate to make us kick somebody. Or maybe they force kick someone just to get things underway. But yeah, I think there's no chance of that happening. And if there is, well, that's going to be real, real silly. But yeah, so we have a new league system added for Legend, Emperor, Champion, Challenger, Master, Gold, Silver, Bronze, same way as the other settings. The Mystic Medal reward ratio, 5x's start at Challenger, which should be pretty achievable for most people. Just get into an active guild. And then first to third, you get some frames. Or I guess top 100, you get frames. Same as before. And I'm assuming they'll hopefully they look a lot better than the previous Guild War frames. Let's see what else. The member shop's gonna be updated for greater mod gems. I think they also have to look. I know there's some other things that I hope to see added to the shop as well. And if we get some more armbands, maybe a little more mystics on top of that too, I think that'd be very, very welcome. This thing is amazing. This is one of the best features of the event, guys. If you have somehow missed all the updates for this, the continue Guild War function, where if you lag out, your phone crashes, all that stuff, you can still reconnect. And I know there was kind of a, now I guess I'll just say it, but if you guys are newer, there was sort of a kind of like glitch you could abuse by like, I don't know exactly how to replicate it, but I think you just close your phone and it counts like you can't disconnect or you can't reconnect obviously, but if you close it, you don't get a loss. However, the part that sucks is people would use that when they're about to lose. But the part that's really bad is that the person you're attacking also doesn't get that defense bonus, you know, that the green shield plus the extra mystics for that process. So I'm glad that they're doing this. MVP selection process is getting adjusted too. That's kind of interesting. First engagement, defense performance. I think if they're going to make this a lot more competitive, they do definitely need to make this so that it really just goes to the best player and not the person that maybe is getting final hits. I don't know how that exactly they're going to change. But attack success rate, first engagement. I think first engagement is great. The people that are scouting, that's really, really cool. And then hidden defense teams. Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that it's going to get revamped to make things interesting again. So it's definitely a welcome change. It already closed 3/10. So this week there was no Guild Wars, and then we're going to get it very soon. Preseason will start next Monday, but I guess we'll see the stuff in game this Thursday as well. Guilds that reach legend at the end of the league will compete in tournament. This is what I was referencing. That's kind of interesting. There will be a tournament match. I wonder if that's going to be streamed. Will that be in game? How's that going to work out? And then they'll be randomly divided. Okay. Well, guys, if y'all are in those, I wonder if that means a lot of the sweaty, very competitive guilds are going to come back and try to compete for that. That's kind of interesting. Anything that keeps players wanting to, you know, log in and just grind is always great. Let's see the comments though real quick. The extra facelift and rewards are nice, but you gotta solve the problem motivating the players properly. Legend gets to fight for a spot, a frame. Exactly the same situation. I think in the beginning, White Base, I know this guy. He great points. I think in the beginning though, the fact that the MVP system, the new frames to look forward to, the reconnect system, and then obviously the bonuses for, or the hidden defenses, and then the merit for giving bonuses to people that scout and get MVP, for example. I think that'll be refreshing in the beginning, but of course you're still going to fight a lot of the problem Guild War defenses. So maybe an idea in the future, or maybe this is already planned, is incentivize people to bring other defenses other than the Harsettis, the Senyas, the Fire Flans. You guys already know what you see on defense, all that stuff. But yeah, like this guy says, looks really good overall from Sakai. Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I will catch you all this week if you want to stop by the live streams, and we got some stuff to look forward to. So that's always great news. Thank you to every single one of y'all. Catch you all next time. Peace out, guys.